us 3 fun facts about yourself.
Okay. I love riding the bike. I love kissing baby. I love going to the park.
How cute are you? I love you. So in today's video, I figured I would do some thrifting tips since 90% of the things in my room are in the kind of thrifted category. Well, most of them are thrifted, and then other ones are in the category of being thrifted. So I thought I'd give some tips on how I find a lot of my thrifted things and the kind of techniques that I use when I go thrifting that make it easier for me to kind of find the things that I'm looking for. Okay, so my first tip is when you're going to stores like Goodwill, always make sure that you're looking thoroughly on the item rack. When I talk to people about thrifting, I hear all the time, but Maddie, I'm looking on the item racks and I don't see anything. Okay, well, are you scanning over it, or are you doing kind of like a more in detail look? Are you looking behind things? Are you looking between? Are you getting a close look? Are you picking things up and looking at them if you think you might be interested in them? People all the time are looking for things at Goodwill for decor, whether it be decor or whether it be things for them personally that are just kind of aesthetic looking. And if you do a brief scan over the rack, you're not going to find things that you want. I used to do that when I first started thrifting. I just did a brief look over the rack, and I wasn't finding things that I wanted. I wasn't getting any thrift finds or anything. And now I find something almost every time I go to Goodwill. And it's because I'm looking at each rack. Sometimes I even look at the dishes and see if I see like a cute little teacup or something I could use as like a makeup brush holder or a little trinket holder. You can use unique like looking dishes for things like holding earrings, holding jewelry in general, you can use little trinkets and dishes for holding hair ties, scrunchies. You can use those things for anything. So you got to make sure that you're doing a thorough search when you go thrifting, right? My second tip is mostly aimed for when you're thrifting for clothes. Make sure when you're thrifting for clothes that you have in mind kind of what you're looking for. Rarely, like maybe 10% of the time when I go thrifting am I just kind of like looking at whatever and looking at everything. It makes your life 10 times easier when you go into the thrift store when you go into the thrift store with an idea of what colors you're looking for, what kind of tops are you looking for. Are you looking for jackets? Are you looking for pants? Because not every time I go thrifting am I looking for pants. Not every time I go thrifting am I looking for jackets. Not every time I go thrifting am I looking for tank tops. So it really depends on what you're trying to look for. It's gonna be harder for you to find things if you just go into the store like, I'll scan over everything and see if I see something that I maybe might like, and then you pick up one thing out of like 20 things. Usually when I go thrifting, I'm looking for white shirts. So then I'll go and I'll look at all the whites. That's something that you need to do. Sometimes when you are really dedicated to thrifting, you kind of have to put some time into it if you really want to find like a couple things or a good thing that you like, because thrift stores have so many options of things because people are always dropping things off there. There's a lot of things available to you, and so they're gonna have a lot of different things in stock. You never know what you're gonna find. Usually I go in the thrift store looking for like pinks, So usually when I go into the thrift stores, I go in there looking for pinks and whites is usually what I go in there to look for. So yeah, definitely go into the thrift store knowing what you're looking for, and you're gonna be more likely to find things that you like and good things as well. My third piece of advice is yard sale hopping, as I call it. So going to a lot of yard sales, that's probably my biggest one, is go to yard sales. My mom and I will go to like crossroads with a lot of neighborhoods around and just look for every single yard sale sign and go to the yard sale. Because the truth is with yard sales, you never know what you're gonna find. And sometimes people will assume, you know, oh, well, Maddie likes grandma things, she likes antiques, she likes whatever. Yard sales, I go to yard sales, and yard sales will have sports things, they'll have organizing things, they'll have all kinds of stuff, like anything. You can find pool floats, golf clubs, golf balls, posters, furniture. I actually found a 1920s record player, and I repainted it. It was in great condition. The only thing is with it is that the volume doesn't work, but you can easily find parts to replace it. But for right now, I just use it kind of like as like a table for my current record player. And I got that for only $15. At antique stores, those things go for, I don't even know what price, but like a lot of money. And my mom actually, at the same yard sale where I found my 1920s record player, she at the same yard sale found a full bar, like a piece of furniture. It opens up at the top. She stained it and it looks totally brand new, and she only got that for $10. My brother, we got him at a yard sale a like shelf organizer for his shoes. We found a dartboard at one. You can find cute sets. So really anybody can find anything they're looking for at a yard sale, and for 10 times cheaper than at a normal store, and probably even less cheap than a store like Goodwill or a thrift store and an antique store. Yard sales, and I personally really love estate sales, because usually at estate sales they have a lot of antiques, and a lot. Estate sales usually have a lot of stuff. My last tip is to use apps, 100% for sure. I personally use Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. Two of the major pieces of furniture in my room are from OfferUp, and my bedside table is one of them. My bedside table was only $10, and my vanity over here, it's huge. I think it started at $800, but by the time I found it, it was only $250. Personally, I think that was a great deal on that, because it's so antique-y and pretty and in pretty good condition, just normal wear. And most things on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp are normal wear, so you're not gonna find anything like really damaged or anything like that. And you can find some really good things for lower prices on those kind of apps too. Okay, so that's all my thrifting tips for today. So I'm gonna end the video off there. I have a couple different YouTube video ideas coming up for after Christmas time, so I'll probably be posting a lot more after Christmas, like Christmas hauls. I'll probably do a room tour, and lots of other fun videos. I won't share them right now, so that it would be kind of be like a surprise.
Light in the sky.
Bye!